Hello, USF students. Hello, Mr. Steve Walls. Steve asked me to put a little bit together about my career, and I'll talk a little bit about that and kind of what it takes to make it at this level and stay at this level. So, my name is Ramon Ramirez. I'm an assistant athletic trainer with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going into my third year here. A little bit about how my journey started. I'm originally from South Florida, Broward County area. Went to Nova Southeastern for my undergrad, did my athletic training school there, and while I was there, I had the opportunity to complete an internship with the Miami Dolphins in 2019. Upon graduation, I was recommended to go to USF and work for the legendary Steve Walls with the USF football program. I had the opportunity to work with football and baseball during my time there, as well as golf for a little bit, and I really enjoyed my time at USF. Really taught me how to be a clinician. Met some great people. Still keep in contact with a lot of those people, and we'll kind of talk about connections later on down the road. But upon completing my master's at USF, I then went back to work for the Miami Dolphins as a seasonal athletic trainer. I was there for a year, then I had the opportunity to become a full-time assistant at the University of Missouri. I was there for a year and a half, and then I had the opportunity to join the Pittsburgh Steelers athletic training staff 2 years ago. Took the opportunity. It's been great, and I was able to reach my dream of working in the NFL a lot quicker than I anticipated. Some of the lessons that I've kind of learned along the way, some quotes by former mentors and bosses. My first head athletic trainer ever was Yuri Cholsky at USF, and he told me when I got the job to be a problem solver, not a problem maker, and that always stuck with me. To solve the problem before I come up and tell someone that there is a problem. Second thing that kind of has stuck with me is you're only as good as your last at bat, meaning people are going to remember your last experience with them, your last impression. You can be perfect, you can bat 1,000 and get every rehab right, get every diagnosis right, but you have to constantly put that pressure on yourself to deliver and to strive for perfection, even though you're not going to reach it, because people are going to remember their last experience with you. Some of the foundations to my success in this profession are surrounding yourself with people who bring you up, who see the best in you, who push you to be uncomfortable in certain situations because they want to see growth in you. Having mentors like Steve, like Kyle Johnston at the Miami Dolphins, Gabe Amponsa here at the Steelers, have really pushed me to be my best version. Now at the Dolphins, Troy at the Dolphins, these are people who I constantly keep in contact with. I constantly bounce ideas off, and we just end up developing great friendships after I've been at these certain places. So it's important to maintain your connections and maintain those relationships, because that's how I ended up here at the Steelers, just maintaining relationships. And when there's an opportunity, they're going to think of your name because you're a good friend, you were a good worker at a certain point. In terms of dealing with athletes are people first. Whether it's a professional athlete making $40 million a year or a high school athlete, the most important thing they care about is that you care about them. They're a normal person, just like anybody else. Treat them that way. Have genuine conversations. Show that you care, and that you're here for the athletes. Without athletes and patients, we don't have a job. So we should be appreciative of the interactions that we have with them and that we get to serve them. Another kind of key to success is being an effective communicator with your athletes in terms of expectations. Your head athletic trainer, meaning your boss, your superior, physicians, chiropractors. There's an entire medical team that supports players, and it's important that you communicate effectively and communicate the same message across kind of multiple domains, whether it's a physician or a chiropractor or your fellow athletic trainer, that may be helping you out with a rehab. During your time in your athletic training education, really hone down on kind of your evaluation, your classes. That period will have a lasting effect on you as an athletic trainer. If you really hone in on that stuff now, you'll build a good foundation and be able to go into the clinical world with confidence. Some kind of professional survival skills is understanding your role. I'm an assistant athletic trainer. I understand my role. I have a job description and I work within those job descriptions. It's important not to overstep in this profession. We work as a team here and everyone has roles for a reason. And when everyone completes those roles effectively, we create a great team that's able to support our players, but no one wants someone who's going to overstep or underdeliver. So it's important to understand your role and stay within that. Learning how to balance your time is extremely important. Time management in terms of, having a good routine to support your physical and mental health. Exercising, eating well, sleeping is really important. Make sure you take care of yourself before you can take care of others. Something that's really been great for me is my mentors. My mentors are the reason where I am. I kind of mentioned them earlier. Maintain those relationships. I cannot stress that enough. And always pay it back to the next generation coming. Someone took the time to invest in me and develop me as an athletic trainer. So now I take that same role when I'm a preceptor for students, or there's a younger athletic trainer that needs some mentoring, because someone did that for me, so I should always be willing to do that for someone else. This profession is very challenging, takes up a lot of time, but I can tell you it's absolutely worth it. I'm very happy where I am and the relationships I developed along the way. USF was an important and critical part of that development and journey, and I'm very thankful for my time with Steve Waltz and my experience here at USF. Go Bulls.